as soon as I saw this on the show. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Isha. If you're new here, and if you are new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe for more videos from me. Let's jump right into this video. So today we are going to be talking about all of my May TBR. We have quite a few books on this TBR list. 2 of them are going to be a part of a reading vlog. Fingers crossed that I can finish them in a timely manner. I tend to binge books and I really love them. I'm going to end up binging the ones that I'm doing a reading vlog on because I already know I'm going to love them. We're going to start with the 2 books I'm doing a reading vlog on. 2 main books of my life, maybe books that I'm really excited to read that I've been putting off because I know that I'm going to get attached and I'm probably going to hurt my heart. It's time. This is Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. I love Keeping 13 and Binding 13 so much, so much. You know, I'm gonna love these 2. Just was not mentally prepared. I'm ready now. I'm ready to dive back into this universe. Let me explain. So this book is following Ify and Joey, and Joey is Shannon's brother from Keeping 13. But if you haven't read that book, let me just explain. So Joey and Shannon both grew up with an abusive father. Read the trigger warnings before you read this book. Basically following Joey and Alfie's story, how they meet in secondary school and how their story progressed and all that stuff, right? And then in this book, and this book is basically their second half of their story. Well, both of the lives are changing, but Joey also gets put into a new school, basically go through it with him, and he's trying to push her away. I think that's what's happening. I haven't read him yet, so we'll figure it all out. Hopefully I can keep it within the same book family and universe and just jump right into Taming 7 after I finish. Gibson, Orchard, and Claire, and really close friends. They also live like across the street from each other, and he's been flirting with her for years. So I'm really excited to read this one. And she's also his friend's sister. I already know it's gonna be really good because every little clip that I would get from them in both the first 2 books, I already knew I was gonna like them. Now this book keeps getting pushed back on my TBR. Love Redesigned. The second book is coming out. I love Lauren Asher, so I know I'm gonna really like this one. It's also supposed to be like a rival, enemies to lovers type book about the childhood rivals and family frenemies. I think they work together to redesign a house. I'm pretty sure she's an interior designer and he works in construction, or something. I think that's what's happening. So I really want to read this one because I know the second one's coming out and I know I'm gonna like it. The first 2 are my main priority. The next one that I really want to read this month that I keep pushing back, I don't know, reading's been a weird time for me. Okay, Checkmate. This book is a YA. First of all, I love YA. Cute fluffiness of YAs, right? Not all the time fluffiness, but you know what I mean. And it's also written by Ali Hazelwood, so you already know it's gonna be a good book. You already know the book is gonna be amazing. And they're supposed to be rivals because they're competitive chess. I've already read a couple pages in this book. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4. The mood to read it, so I'm gonna finish this month. I was really enjoying my time. I kind of got sidetracked when Emily Henry's book came out, so it was just over with after that. You know, at the end of April, this book came out, and if you know, you know. King of Slaw. I feel like this one might be my favorite one out of the series. I really like King of Wrath. It goes King of Wrath, King of Greed, and then King of Pride for me. I'm really excited for King of Slaw. I feel like this one is probably gonna be my favorite one out of the series. It's he falls first, client and employer relationship. She's also like super put together, reserved, resilient, a boss, you know, and he's golden retriever. It gives like reverse grumpy sunshine, and I just think I'm gonna love this one. I really do. I was going to read this one as soon as I got it, but I need to read Saving 6. See, all of these books have been really just been hitting, okay? All these books are like really just what I want to be reading. Amazing and wonderful. I really want to read them all, but where's the time? So I really hope I can get to the last book in the Berman Brothers series, Only and Forever. I love this series. I loved every single sibling in this book series. I love every single aspect of it. 7 kids, and we're following all of their love stories. They're all unique. They all have their own personalities, but they're all still like super family oriented. And her books are amazing. They always have representation. You always see the characters connecting, whether it's a workplace romance, whether they're enemies to lovers, whether it's a marriage in trouble, a marriage in convenience. It just had, like, the series just had all the things within each book that you would want in a romance series. And I'm super excited for Virgo's story because he's the romantic at heart in the family. He's the one reading romance books and recommending his siblings books and giving them advice. And I really just want to read about his little story. It's gonna be so good. And I'm also gonna be really sad that the series is over because I'm going to miss them. So next one is Just for the Summer. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. Really want to read it. Now, the only thing is that I keep putting off reading this book because I bought the whole series of her other books and I started The Friend Zone. I started this one and I want to finish this one before I read this one. So I might just end up skipping and reading this one because it just seems like it's gonna be a really good book, and I don't think any of the characters interconnect in this book, so I don't think I'd be missing anything because normally I like to read the other book so that I don't miss anything. I think this is just like a standard. I think it will lead me into the summer summer vibe, the summer feel, and just be there on the lake with them. See, the next one is also by Ellie Hazelwood, Bride. I was really in my paranormal activity, not paranormal activity, I was really in my paranormal romance books when this book came out, and I don't know why I didn't read it immediately when it came out. I really need to read this book. It's a marriage convenient of a vampire and a werewolf and Ellie Hazelwood. So you already know it's gonna be good. You already know that the heroine's gonna be smart and intelligent and hold her own, and the men are just gonna be amazing. Hopefully I can get to it, and that's why I'm making this video, so that I can keep myself accountable and not stray. But you know how it is being a mood reader. All my mood readers out there know how it is, because you say you're gonna read one book and then another book catches your interest and you jump into that one, and then you end up reading a whole series of the same type of book. As soon as I saw this on the shelf, I had to grab it. Since I'm on like the romance side of TikTok, I don't be knowing when certain books come out, right? Was I not alerted when this came out? I am a Good Girl Guide to Murder stan. So when I saw this book on the shelf, I immediately had to buy it. The reappearance of Rachel Price. This is supposed to be a documentary type book where it's following the main characters. What's the main character's name? So it's following Belle, and her mother disappeared years ago. So they're basically doing a documentary on the family, and then Rachel reappears, but we don't know why. So hello, this is gonna be so good. So I have a couple audiobooks that I wanted to put in this video, as well a couple audiobooks that I really want to listen to, and hopefully will finish this month, because I've started some and haven't finished them, and y'all know how it goes. The first one is Fangirl Down. I have the physical book, but I feel like I like her audiobooks more because I feel like I get more into them when I'm listening to them instead of when I'm reading them. I don't know, they just hit different. Like 45% in, it's following Wells and Jocelyn. Wells is a professional golfer and is his #1 fan. Basically quits, comes back, and has her as his golf keeper. I don't know what it's called. And they're basically traveling around to different golf tournaments together, and you know, her books are always like light and fluffy for me. Is The Price of a Scandal by Lucy Score. I recently just got this. I love Lucy Score books. Always just hit. They always do what they are supposed to do. Everything that you want in a romantic comedy. So those are all the books on my TBR this month. Hopefully I can get through all of them. Really, the main ones I really want to get through is Saving 6 and Redeeming 7. If I get through those two, I feel like I'll be happy. I really want to get to King of Sloth, and I really want to read The Reappearance of Rachel Price. So like my top 4, so hopefully I get through at least the top 4 this month. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week in my next one. Have a wonderful, beautiful week, and that's all I have to say. Bye.